Hey guys. All right, I got a cool video and two cool experiences that recently happened to me, but they're so small. They're very small experiences, but they're cool anyway. So the first one was my soul went to sleep at CBC's house in St. Lucian. Now CBC got a new house. They want to move me from the Regent Priest to CBC's house to see how I would do, which wasn't too good, but I'm still there. They stole my seeds again. So I'm down to, I had 0 seeds. I'm up to 2 now. They stole it 3 times since the last video I made about my seeds. Fuck. You don't believe the shit I've been through. They put seeds in my head, which amplifies spiritual sight. Brutal. It amplifies the sound of them speaking, and it amplifies the visual. So spiritually, when I'm seeing normal spirit world, there's a distance to everybody that's talking to me. Well, they put the seed in or 2, and wham, their lips are close. It enhances your spiritual sight. Now you go to punch one in the face or push them back. There's nothing there. They're still way far away talking to you. So they're out of your arm's reach. So it fucks up. It screws up your whole spiritual range to what you know, to what you think. It screws up everything. Your whole perception is spiritual. I don't know. It's hard to do. Hard to say. Anyway, they did that to me for 3 weeks. And it was brutal. A lot of people got shot. The Regent Priest did that. Anyway, now I'm down to 2 seeds. I'm supposed to be getting 2 more after these crazy dream sessions. Then I'm getting 2 more, but they'll probably take the 2 I have and replace them. That's the way they fuck you, the Regent Priest. But I try to put a kibosh on that, and hopefully it worked. We'll find out. So anyway, my soul is sleeping in St. Lucian at CBC's house. It's very nice there. I haven't seen it yet because they've been fucking with my head so much. I haven't actually seen the house I'm sleeping in, but I did see this. And I'm going to tell you experience. Just to let you know, I'm sleeping in CBC's house in St. Lucian, which is a spirit world city, spiritual city, democratic city, like New York. But it's 8 regions, 45 million people live in them. And I'm just one guy. Anyway, this is the experience. I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden I wake up and I see a colored pillow. Like it has patterns to it, like patterns on the pillow. And it goes down into a button. You know how pillows have buttons on them? Well, I'm looking at a button and it's colored. And it's a really comfortable pillow. When I'm sleeping, I'm looking at the button, I'm going, are pillows supposed to have buttons? You know? Are pillows supposed to have buttons? I don't know why I fucking thought that, but I didn't care. It was comfortable. And then whoosh. I'm still sleeping, but I wake up. I shifted from St. Lucian to seeing a clear pillow, a normal pillow, white normal pillow. And I'm laying on it, and I go, "Holy shit, that was cool!" And I'm back here in my bed. So I shifted from St. Lucian pillow, staring at a button, to transforming whoosh into this world, seeing a white pillow. And that's all I saw. But the whole transition, I was like astral traveling from one world into another world in the exact same spot on a pillow. And the only thing that changed was not my position, was the textures of the pillow and what the visual of the pillow, and the texture of the pillow. But my head was in the same place as in St. Lucian, as in here. And it was fucking cool. When I woke up, I go, fuck, I gotta write that down. It's a stupid thing, but it's a stupid little thing, but it's so cool. And you could feel the whole ambiance of the place. I was, it felt really great where I was sleeping in St. Lucian. Like you feel a room, you know how you feel rooms. Well, it was really nice, and I was sleeping, and also I shifted, and I'm looking at a pillow, but it changed, and my eyes are still closed the whole time. My eyes are just closed, and you feel the room change into this, and I sort of got sad. Like, oh fuck, I'm back. Gonna brush my teeth and have a piss and go to the bathroom, make coffee. Your daily chores. I'm back. Anyway, it was really cool, man. That was one experience I had, shifting from St. Lucian, my soul in St. Lucian, to my meat body in this world. It was pretty cool. Next experience. Next experience is this. I'm down at the railroad tracks in this world, in the meat world. I'm down at the railroad tracks, hanging out. I'm writing a song, I'm creating songs in my head for when I have a band, either in this world or St. Lucian. And you write the riffs down, you play the riffs, you learn it, you write songs, you write the lyrics. So I'm thinking about lyrics or whatever. And just playing around my phone, recording my thoughts. And I saw a cool car in the parking lot on the other side of the railroad tracks. And I'm thinking, God damn, that's a cool car. So the one cool car in this huge parking lot that's virtually empty. And I go, they should have a car show there. Like on a Saturday or Sunday, everybody drive their cool cars and have a car show just for the day, something to do. Sell hot dogs, have barbecue in the parking lot, get the kids out, run around, look at cool cars, converse and do things. I love that stuff. And to have cool cars, so I love it even more. Anyway, it was a thought. I went back to my songs, train came, filmed it, and that was it. That was the thought. That was a thought process. 2 days later, I'm at the exact same spot, doing the exact same thing, thinking about songs, waiting for the train to come. And all of a sudden, I saw coming down the road a whole line of cool cars. I go, cool, man. And there's one car, it was I don't know, it was Dodge, a new one of those new Dodges, and it was all painted up. And I go, holy shit! Bet you that paint job cost a pretty penny. Anyway, all of a sudden they circled into the parking lot. They circled into the parking lot. 2 days later, they circled in the parking lot and all parked. They all got out of their cars, started hanging around talking. They all had coffees. It was a bunch of like, they had a little car show. There's no barbecue or anything, but there's a little car show going on. Wow. And all of a sudden it hit me. Holy fuck. I thought about this 2 days ago in this exact same spot. How does that work? I even made a video about it, but I'm not going to show it because it's pretty pointless. But how does that work? And I know nothing about car shows in Chatham, Ontario. I'm totally into spiritual stuff, doing other things. I love cars. I don't know shit all about them, but I love them. They're cool. Wish I had one. Anyway, thing is, how did that happen? How did I think of a car show? How did I think of it? Let alone, because it's a parking lot full of fucking cars for the mall. My visual stimulus saw a cool car in an empty parking lot, and I go, they should have a car show there. 2 days later, exact same time, exact same place, a whole line of cool cars come in, fill the parking lot, and all the guys get out and stand around, and people come and look at the cars. So how does that work? That's what I want to know. Because I wasn't even trying to be psychic, so to speak. It was just a thought that came to my, they should have a car show. And then it happened. Now, I didn't make it happen. I know that. I didn't make it happen. In some way, spiritually, I perceived events that were going to happen 2 days from now. You understand? And there's a lot more I can say on this. I was told to do. But, and it's the same thing that happened in the exact same spot with the police. Remember that video I made not too long ago? I'll go over it real fast. I'm having a fantasy in the exact same spot, exact same time, because I'm there from 9:30 to 10:30. Well, from 9:30 to 10:15. Then I bust my ass down to the VIA station to catch the VIA coming. Anyway, I'm there at the same time every day for an hour or less. I'm sitting there on my phone, and all of a sudden I'm doing whatever, and I start I'm talking to two cops in my fantasy, visual, like it was so vivid with fantasy in my head. It was almost like a vision, but it wasn't a vision. It's fantasy. And I'm talking to these two cops. I don't know what I'm just trying, making sure I don't get busted in the fantasy. Because I ain't done nothing. I ain't got nothing except my camera, and I'm filming trains. And in the fantasy, I explained to the police, "Oh, I'm just filming trains, guys. How you doing? What's going on?" And we had a nice conversation. That was it. I break out of that fantasy, come back to fucking reality. I'm standing in the parking lot in the meat world, but I'm facing the other direction now. All of a sudden, I hear cars coming up behind me. I take a look back to see who they are. Two cop cars. Cops get out and have that same conversation with me. He knew my name. He knew my brother. That's how he knew my name, because I told him my name. He knew my brother from high school, and he probably knew me. Like, I didn't hang out with my younger brother's friends, and they didn't really hang out with me, you know. But we probably went to the same school and everything. And he knew me. He knew of me when I was like, and the whole conversation. Yeah, I'm just filming trains and birds and whatever. I'm just hanging here waiting for the next train. I got my scanner in my hand so I don't look like a dumpster diver. I don't, but I don't want them to think I'm fucking crazy. So I got my scanner, said, yeah, I'm just waiting for the train coming. And he goes, can I see the train on your phone, on your camera? And I go, no, because I ain't got one yet. The damn train hasn't came. And he goes, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So I gave him my YouTube channel, name of my YouTube channel, Crazy Tooth. No, not Crazy Tooth, Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth for trains. So if you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see Crazy Tooth Trains. That's my other channel. And all I do is video trains related birds and stuff like that. Anyway, so that happened. So how did it happen? That's what I wonder. And what I think is I just picked it up out of the ether, the spirit world, the mental world. This is gonna happen. And I picked it up. But I didn't know I picked it up. Like when you when you and a group of people set a time and place, consciousness, it's in the conscious, it's in the consciousness, human consciousness. So when you get 150 people who want to do a car show in the parking lot and they set a time and date, you pick that up in the ether. You don't even know you're doing it in your head. You just think car show will be cool. 2 days later, it happens, and you're there to see it because I go there every day, and that event took place. Fucking cool, eh? Now the thing with the cops is a little different. They were looking at me from afar where I couldn't see them. They're going, they're thinking, they're talking to themselves because they told me this. They told me, what the fuck's that guy doing over there, standing there like a retard, all by himself in the parking lot? So they came over to check it out. I have a conversation with him. But that didn't take 2 days to happen. That happened instantly, man. As soon as I got done the vision, within a minute, they're pulling up behind me, coming to talk to me. But I saw the whole, because my soul, they were CE5 of me from their position, which I didn't know they were. Their souls were talking to my souls as they, in their car, were talking about me. Let's go check this guy out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At that time when they were doing that in their car, the cops, their souls were hooking up to my soul, and I'm in a fucking fantasy, seeing the whole thing play out in the spirit world. And they, okay, then they came over in this world and checked me out. Nothing bad happened, thank God. Actually, I seen him a couple times driving in cars, and he waved at me. And I'm like, hey, bud. So, fuck. Very cool stuff. I got a lot more videos to make. I don't know if I got time today, but I'll get on as soon as I can. Anyway, guys, that's my explanation for it. That's what I feel happened. It's in the spirit world. You set a time and date on a group of people, mass consciousness, sort of like religion when you have mass consciousness. Well, you're setting up a barbecue at a car show for that day, but I don't know nothing about it. And all of a sudden, I think car show. 2 days later, it happens, and I'm there to witness it. That's pretty fucking cool. That happens all the fucking time to me, all the time, with the UFOs down to fucking stupid car shows. That's when that shit happens to you, you know you're not at war with yourself. You're not at war with yourself. You're in line with your soul. You're doing good. Don't make it up. Don't make it up in your head. Let it happen. Let it flow through you. Keep it going. Don't dam up the don't dam up the stream. Stream being the flow through you. Because consciousness is constantly changing. You gotta pick it up, see it. Even though even though you know you're not doing it, you don't know it. That's how things happen. All right. You block that. You block the stream just by thinking, just by making up fantasy, intentional fantasy. You know, there's a difference. There's intentional fantasy, there's fantasy, and then there's spirituality. In both cases, I was doing the spirit world, but I thought it was fantasy. It's a fucking trick of the mind. That's one fantasy, the spirit world. You call the spirit world fantasy, make believe, Disneyland, but it's not. And to prove to you it's not, what you just thought about randomly happens in front of you. That's how you pick it up. Now, what you got to do is expand on that. Expand on that. When it happens, analyze the fuck out of it. Know the truth of the experience, how it happened to you. Then you're getting the fuck off the mountain. Anyway, later, guys.